Me. Okay, boy. Sometimes I have to disconnect the speaker and or the microphone and plug it back in again. I don't know why it decides to go to sleep occasionally, but it does. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday, December the 2nd, 2019. 23 more shopping days until Christmas. Hey, Jason, Dylan, Russell, Kay. Who all did I miss here? It's Jazzy, right? Okay. Welcome to my stream, Lynn. No notifications? I got a notification that I was going live. Maybe that's what happened, only I got the notifications. Okay. I'm going to start out today on my number 2 farm. Hello, Mobile Gaming. Call you Otto. Otto. Hey, Johnny Pix, how are you? Oh, it's kind of early for me. I'm still in my jammies. That's why you don't see me on the webcam. Not only that, I'm too lazy to get on webcam sometimes. Speak the truth, right? Good morning, Lucretia. How are you? On my number 2 farm, I don't think I have any goodies to collect, as I did not load anything up last night. I was bad. This ever since our time has gone back to standard time, I get sleepy so early and I forget to load up my farm. So we'll do some loading right now. Gotta get that honey. The next derby coming up is a mystery derby, and there's really not very much preparations to do for the mystery derby other than making sure that your town is all ready to go. Uh, if you guys watch me very often, you know that I prepare in advance for my derbies. Uh, we usually get them, my neighborhood, we're usually done within, the first 2 days anyway of the derby. So let me see here. I need some cheese. No goat milk. We'll go ahead and put in a couple of those. I do have cheese on another farm that I can move over. Did I miss anybody coming into my chat here? Okay, let me make sure that the Streamlabs is working. Uh-oh, there, it went on. This is really kind of a strange program. Hello, HK, how are you? Streambots is kind of quirky. When you first upload it, you get the on off switch on it will slide from off to on. So you think that it's functioning okay. Not true. You got to turn it off again and back on. And sometimes we have to do that a couple of times before it kicks in and starts working. Just came back from school. And how was school? I'm drinking a little caffeine here this morning. I don't drink coffee. And sometimes I'll drink hot tea. But if I have Coke in my fridge, I'll have a little cup of Coke in the mornings to kickstart my day off. Do I play other Supercell games? No, I don't. Oto, I don't play any other ones. I do have Boom Beach downloaded, but I'm a show me person. I need somebody to get me started, and then I can take it from there. I just don't understand why I can't get it going. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? Excuse me a second. The winter causes me to have sniffles a lot. Just took Phoebe outside and I come back in. It's like, oh my gosh, really hits me hard. The wind is blowing horribly here. We have neighbors across the street, their trees, their leaves blow over in our yard all the time. And we always have to clean them up. And they have this kind of like, I guess I call it a vortex, where the leaves will all blow to one side of a garage. And it's the weirdest thing in the world. Here's this long tunnel of leaves up against the side of the garage. And all he has to do then is just, he goes out and starts putting the lawnmower. He has a vacuum in the lawnmower. He just keeps running back and forth all those leaves and catch it in the bag and dump it in the trash, so on and so forth. Boring, you guys. Phoebe goes back to the vet here in about 3 hours. About 3 hours. She goes back to the vet. He's going to be checking her every week, keeping an eye on her heart situation. And I'm hoping he'll do blood tests today to see how that pancreatitis is doing. But she's still on medication and being spoiled like usual. Never seen a more spoiled dog. I keep saying it's like having a 2-year-old, and it really is. How often do I level up? Well, on this farm, I don't, Dylan, I don't push for leveling up so much as I just play the game. If I'm close to leveling up in this particular situation, I might do extra on the boats and see if I can go to 106. If it happens, it happens. I'm just not going to, I don't push to do it, in other words. But in the course of doing the derby and doing boats and that sort of thing, I might give it a little push this time. From Supercell Games, I think you would like Brawl Stars. I tried Brawl Stars, Otto, and I did not care for it that much. Maybe it levels up every time you tell her she's oh, HK. Actually, it's a good thing I'm not on webcam because my face would be red, really. Yeah, Lynn does pretty much the same. The only thing is I'm really derby focused. I push for the derby. Then after that, I just play relax the rest of the week until the next derby comes up. And talking about derbies, let's go over and see what our neighborhood did this time. Why did you anticipate this comment? I expect anything from HK. All right, we finished in first place. See how close the other teams came. Okay, that's a perfect score for all 10 of the tasks, and second place came right up there behind us. So I'm going to get 3 screws, 3 panels, and 3 markers. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Naturally, I go for the permits. Let's see. What am I going to? I'll take the puzzle pieces as well. And I'm going to take the goat cheese. And that's a lot of cream, but I know I don't need cream. I don't need mining boosters because I already have those. I'm going to take the nails over here, and I will take the deeds. We're going to reshuffle because we're going for that second permit. Got it, just like that. Only cost me 5 diamonds. Woo! Love it. Didn't have to spend a lot of diamonds to get. So I'm going to go for the land deeds. And I need to check one more here. Ooh, I can actually go for the deco. Might as well do it Ricky's way and go for the decorations. So I'm going to claim my prizes. And for those who don't know, I will show again. It always happens. Somebody wants to know what's going to be the next derby. So I'll show you guys how you can go look it up yourself. See the question mark up there in the left corner of the neighborhood derby board? Open that and go down to option 7. Mystery Derby is what it's going to be. Special 400-point mystery task. You will not get your task board will not be full of 400 tasks. You will only get so many ever so often. Example, last time I looked, we had like 10 in the derby. So we will get at least 5 of the 400-point tasks. Don't over trash those tasks. Should that be there? Why would they say the next derby? Uh, well, that's what the next derby is going to be. Starting tomorrow, it's the next derby. But don't trash unnecessarily. Just keep one spot open on the task board for a new task to spawn. Uh, we will get 5. When somebody finishes one of those 5, another one will spawn within the time frame. Hello, MJ. How are you? So don't be over trashing any of the tasks for that. The reason you don't want to overtask is down here, as you can see, we're in place 455. The less you trash, the higher up you move on the leaderboard. I don't ever expect to be up in the top 10 or anything. Good morning, Deborah. How are you? But that's why you don't want to over trash for the power, well, not the power derby, but the mystery derby. And also, there's another 400-point derby you do not want to over trash on. But that's how I like to do it. And I'm sure some of the other hood leaders do it differently. I don't know. Lynn, are you the hood leader or just a co-leader? We can go check up on Lynn if we want to. I want to send Tom out for something. And the preparations that I will actually be making for the Mystery Derby is I will want to, I have a list of the things that I would want to go for. Here we go. You want to make sure if the Derby leaderboard's about hotness, so come on. You want to make sure that you have milk, eggs, wool, wax, honey, bread, feta cheese, and regular cheese. You want to make sure that you have these items in stock for making the products if you get a machine task. So you want to make sure that you just have those. So that's the thing that I'm going to focus on today is making sure that I have all the necessary items. And the thing I'm going to send Tom for right now is wax in case I get a candle task tomorrow. So where is the wax at here? There we go. That should be plenty of wax to get me through. This will give me 19. So for, like I said, for today, I'll be trying to stock up on the staples. Is what we would have called them in the old days of farming. You always want to make sure. Well, of course, you could the sugar, so as sugar, butter, and cream as well. But these are the things I'm going to be sending Tom out for today. Will be like wax. Maybe help supplement my cheese. Make lots of bread. Just be ready for the boat task if they come up. So you call them staples, right? Sugar is considered a staple too. So I'm going to make sure that I have plenty of that. I use Rose and Ernest. So I always have plenty of sugar, milk, and butter, all the things that Ernest would make. And the same with Rose. I just have her doing milk and bacon. The other items take such a long time. I'm not going to just usurp her space for those items that take a long time. I'll go collect them myself. It makes extra room for more milk and bacon. So that's the only preparations I do for a mystery derby. And then my town, well, let's go down, check that out, see where we are on that. Make sure we're going to have all of our visitors. My town is full. I can assign these guys to a building. When the derby starts tomorrow, I will have 42 visitors sitting here waiting. Aren't stables horse houses? Staples. Staples. And it's not the office supply store either. Hi, Patty. How are you? I might do the spy on that because it takes longer. All right. Let's go over here and see what we have to take out and feed and make sure they're all ready to go. Now you can see that I am not collecting from the guys who are finished. They're going to sit there and wait until the derby tomorrow. I get a train task tomorrow. Within 5 minutes, I can have that task complete and closed and move on to something else. Also, if you are using Rose and Ernest, you will probably want to, if you have Ernest or Rose making bacon for you, you will want to turn that off a few hours, like 4 hours at least before the Derby, so that in case you get a bacon task, you have no idea what you're going to get in the Mystery Derby. So just be prepared for any and all of it. I love preparing for derbies. In case you guys notice, I get kind of enthused when I start talking about them. Okay, now we're going to go and assign these guys to, oh, there's a lot of them not finished here. Let's assign them to a building and feed their little hungry bellies. Yeah, he's got quite a big hungry belly on him. Has everybody started Christmas shopping? This is one of the few times you do stack your town. HBU, not sure what that means. Yeah, it can be scary. Definitely that. One other thing that I'll do before I go to sleep tonight is fill up my fields with strawberries just to be on the safe side. If I don't get it and I get something else, so I have a few strawberries in inventory there. A few I could sell if I wanted to. Anyway, it's a win-win. Any way you want to look at it. Oops, look at that. Eggs? Have to go collect some eggs. I don't like to wait around too long for tasks. That's why I like having my town ready. Having the town ready, especially for like a power derby. HB could be hurried back. I don't know what the HBU is. Hello, Manoj. How are you? Is it Minot? Okay. Just take a look here. Okay, I get eggs. I'm going to arrange these by towny types. If I should happen to get a task that calls for, oh, how about you? Oh, okay. Everybody, we know what HBU is now. I didn't know that. See, I have 5 of the cowboys and 5 of the teacher. Oh, do you see what's missing in here? I don't have any of the little French ladies, the little blue hat lady. I don't have that. But just say if I should happen to get cowboys, I'm already 5 ahead, everybody. And so then I'll go to my neighbors and try to get the grocery store. You learned something new today. Oh, really? Share with us, Lynn, or was it from me? But anyway, I with the derby coming up, I will have arranged these by the visitor type. So if I get just a visitor type task, I'm ready to go. So I need to go get some eggs to finish my one guy that's in a bed and breakfast. You can't have 5 of everything. But no, I am super. How about you? You learned HBU. Let's see, we gotta get some eggs. Let's collect our. You know what? I'm gonna go to the newspaper, see if I can find some there. Eggs. Look at there. I hope I'm not too late. Got 'em. I'm gonna take the popcorn while I'm here. I got more eggs. I can never have enough popcorn and bread for the boats. What about you guys? They are a staple. I go down to my B&B and feed this last person. Now, I will have to come back over later and finish up the guys that still had a building or two left. And they will all be finished by the time I go to bed tonight. When I wake in the morning, Mr. Derby will be here. Always buy popcorn. Yes. I'm not even sure how much popcorn I have. Let's take a look. I will go ahead and put products. I only have 11. I've got to be buying up some popcorn. Um, I will go ahead and preload some products that I know come up as tasks. For example, I will load my machine up with vanilla ice cream. Um, we often get hot dogs and tofu dogs. I will go ahead and load up with hot dogs. I need them anyway. So tonight I will go home and load with hot dogs. You want to make sure you got bread for preloading and getting ready. Some of the tasks, soup, we don't usually get a soup task, or you guys know one that I haven't seen yet? Um, I think we did have mushroom soup as a task last week, did we not? Uh, MJ? I don't remember, but I want to say we did have a fast soup for a task. But anyway, a few of the things you can go ahead and preload because they do come up sometimes in the derbies. So you don't use it, you got inventory. You don't want it in inventory? Sell it. In the meantime, you've made XP on them as well. So, like I say, it's a win win. There's a load alarm. What do you mean there's a load alarm? Hmm. I want to hear about this load alarm. I'm going to see what I can find here, Rolly. More popcorn. Yes, that one ate. And I needed to get some corn, I think. There's a loud alarm. I'm lost. I'm totally lost on that. Oh, I can get it. Go back again. Maybe we might find some popcorn hiding in here somewhere. Hmm. What have you been taught to DSO with alarms? Now you guys know why they're called hot dogs. In the mid 19th century, German immigrant butchers in the United States began selling variations of sausage. Some of were thin and long, like the dog breed Dachshund. They called these Dachshund sausages. Over time, the phrase may have been changed into hot dog. Hmm. I thought hot dogs came into being in 1904 at the World's Fair. I thought that was when they came into being. Of course, the World's Fair, I believe it's 1904, was held in St. Louis, Missouri. Just kind of browsing here for popcorn because I didn't have very much. Then I start, oh, that'd been a good one to look into. I call it sometimes, what do you mean, taught to do? Oh, Hmm. Chat's kind of interesting. I'm gonna take the tomatoes because I don't like growing them. We're back at the beginning. We're looking for popcorn. And the lettuce. This is so slow sometimes. Ooh, we'll take the watermelon. I'm under 18. I have to ask, is everybody at least 13 or older? Anyone under the age of 13? Of course, you're supposed to be 13 per the terms of service with Supercell. It's supposed to be 13 and older to play their games. I'm in England, don't do that. I'm 13 and a half. Okay, but um, COPA, which is for children, it's the law concerning children and YouTube. Evidently, YouTube was sued by COPA, was in SAL or STL. I, somewhere along the line, I remember something about the hot dogs in the World's Fair. Maybe it was just a hot seller. But anyway, what I'm getting to is that there's going to be some new rules. You have to be 13 or older to watch most of the Supercell YouTube live streams. This has to do with a lawsuit brought against YouTube, and now they're passing the buck to us where we have to control who can watch and who cannot watch. So I'm just warning you guys now, if you're not 13 and older, please leave the stream. I do not want to get a $42,000 fine from COPA, and that will happen if I'm not in line with it. It's scary enough to make you want to quit streaming, to be honest. Oh, did you see that? I was going to check out the mallards, but I got the boats and I got the mallards. How about that? Whoa. I always found that Monday mornings are a good time to go shopping the Daily Dirt and see if you could pick up some of the BIMs. Dylan is 13. He's in year 9 of school. Hmm. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave this farm and go over to the main farm. I have to it's not going to be a real long stream because of Phoebe going to the vet again today. So we're going to go to my main farm. Okay, it's coming up now. Yes, my videos are flagged. I'm making videos for adults only. But you know, not Patty, not only that, but there's I watch the language in the streams as well. I don't use bad language anyway. So if I even say OMG, I mean, oh my gosh. It, HK, did you make that up? Definition of competent Italian sausage made chiefly of pork butts and seasoned with cayenne pepper. Why is this story? I don't know. How do we even get off about hot dogs? That was the example I used for what I was going to be sending Tom for today. Bread, bacon. After all, they make hot dogs. That is a fact. Oh my gosh. I like when you bring facts into the stream. A lot of times when people talk about different things, I like to go and look it up and, find out even more. Ridiculous what they are putting you guys through. Yep, I know. And we Basically, can I get any guidance from Supercell on this? Because they they're not into the law side of it, I guess you could say. They've told us that it's not their responsibility. So, anyway, yeah, it's gonna be difficult, guys. I don't know what kind of changes you can expect come, January. Me collect my honey, and let's go see if we can make more, keep the honey flowing. Yes, we can. I should be making the beeswax. Okay, Tom's gonna be going for a beeswax a few times. I would I have boosters to speed Tom up, but since I'm gonna be gone, taking the doggy, it's best not to waste Tom's time like that. I watched them speak. Uh, I I think that they but Lynn, here's the whole thing. Who's gonna stop children from going on their parents' accounts? How's the FTC going to know the difference? And they're applying the FTC rule around the world. I mean, that's how YouTube is going to use it. What applies what is applied by the FTC, they're going to obey it for the whole world globally. So, it's a Federal Trades Commission. Is that what it's called? FTC? They control, what you pretty much can do or can't do via, broadcasting. Federal Trade Commission. It's right. It's like we're supposed to control what the kids do. We can't control. It's up to the parents. And if I get sued, I'm going to want to know who, and I'm going to countersue. You know, uh, I could put a this little disclaimer in my stream and see how that would work. It's a mess, guys. It's still gonna have to play out, and we see what's going on with it. HK, you're so right, but I think many parents are not doing their job. This whole stream is making you confused. I'm sorry about that, Dylan. Uh, that's, I guess you say that's why this is for adults. I mean, you're just 13 and a half, and a lot of the stuff you're not going to understand. That we have, as streamers or content creators, everybody has the option on their setup pages to say if the stream is for 13 and older or if it's for kids only. I believe it's for kids only. What happens is that you cannot comment. There will be nothing in the comments, and I don't think you can even have live chats on it. It's the cop is going to apply to what anyone does on YouTube, whether it's shown in England or where. So if it's shown in China, the COPPA rules are going to apply because YouTube is based in the United States, and so they have to comply with it. 1 second here. I don't know a lot about it myself. Like Lynn said, she's watched the YouTube streams on it and everything, or YouTube videos. There's a lot out there, a whole lot. I watched one guy who he's trying with a watermark, and I'm going to go with one too. So, you know, um, I think they will still be able to have kid ads on their streams, Lynn, so they will not totally lose monetization. Uh, like A lot of the videos, even though they're aimed for adults, you'll see commercials on them for toys, things that appeal to kids. So perhaps now the ads that appeal to kids mostly will go over to on the kids only. Yeah, there'll be fewer. It's going to hurt. How many kids are content creators that demo toys? They take the new toys and tell you all about them, and the new games for they're all for kids. Well, congratulations, Dylan. Okay, back. Let's get off a cop. I don't know enough about it to be really discussing it. I just want to warn you that I won't. If I know that you're under 13, I will have to ban you from the stream. That's it. Warning them here. Yep, that's right. They are using, they're going to have to monitor it very closely. The videos that are targeted for young kids. There go HK's putting out the rules there for you. I've talked until my throat's really dry. Yeah, there'll be, it's, I think there'll be a lot more on it after January 1st. So, anyway, let's go back to the farm. Let's see what kind of goodies I can get here from my derby. Of course, first place, because I have my two farms in here. They support each other. I actually have my three farms in this hood. And on this one, I am getting 4 picks, 3 panels, and 3 screws. I'm going to claim them. And look, we got 1 permit here. They're scrolls, as a lot of people call them. Uh, ooh, I don't need the screws on this account. I don't need. I'll go ahead and take those, and I'll take the bolts. Bolts are so hard for me to get. Puzzle piece, naturally. And I'll take the nails here. I'm going to take the saws because I have trouble. Okay, we're going to reshuffle. I'm tired of these gnomes. I want some new gnomes. I'm going to take that one and going to reshuffle again. So this is 10 diamonds spent and don't have that second permit. I have to get the permit. I'm in a race with somebody on these. So I have to get all the permits I can. Oh man, it's not happening. Hey there, Dragon. How are you? Well, welcome to my stream. You have loads of stakes and land deeds. I'm going to try to earn mine rather than trading for them. I'd much rather leave my 80 spaces for the Sims and the Bims than reshuffle. Come on, darn it. If I choose the deco, then perhaps I will end up with the other permit. I have to have it, guys. Darn. Oh, should I go one more? It's going to be a very expensive one. Mm. It's not happening. It's just not happening. For those, not too bad, just getting ready to go to work in a bit, learn what I can from Phoebe. uh, Dragon's kind of, he gets a little learning on the side. He happens to be in the family. What time you got to go to work? At 1 or 2? What level are you, Liam? Or Liam? How do you say it? Liam, Liam, Liam. What level are you? I'm gonna spit one more time. Well, I'll say one more time every time. Come on, permit, where are you? Look at that. It's not happening. Err, I want the other permit. Darn it. Do I do it again? Do it again, everybody. Round one. Ah, fantastic. All right, here we go. Shaving cream. Um, stop. I have to get the permit. I really do. I have to. Yes, Phoebe, never give up. All right. All right. Yay, I did it. Yes. Too many diamonds, but I got it. I have to keep up with Retta. We're kind of like racing with each other in a way. So last time, that's why I was so mad when I got screwed out of my last permit when we were finishing off the first installment of the land. Uh, that's why I was so upset because Retta got his two and I only got one of them because the dumb valley had my permits locked up. Okay, here we go. Of course, we're 4:55. Well, um, Dragon, I don't know how long you've been here, but I was telling how to prepare for the mystery derby. Does anybody want me to tell again what I will do to prepare? One of the things I'm going to do right now is get started on my bread. About every 35 minutes, come and fill up the bread machine. You did it. Good job. Yeah. Took a while, didn't it? Let's go take a peek and see what we have. What I am doing, guys, is I'm going down this back row over here and I want to get to the tractor. I I just want that tractor so bad. Uh, and let's see where I stand. I need 7 more permits to open up that lot. And this one is 15 and this one is 15. So to get to my tractor, I need 37 permits. That's several weeks work. Well, it's kind of old and rusty. It needs a paint job. I hope that HAYDAY is going to give us some paint for it. But I want that tractor. I can't wait to get it. In case Red is here listening, I'm racing you, Retta. He's probably got more permits because I know what he did last week. He won't admit to me, but he did show me one thing that told me, Retta, you did a lot of spinning on that wheel. I don't see too many other things I'm that interested in. Why are they giving us this one? Let's see, where is it here? Look, the bonus there is the white lilies. We're crying out loud. We could buy the white lilies during the Halloween events. That's not really a good offer. Uh, that's kind of cute, the tub with those look like impatiens, don't they, Lynn? It's growing here. You're looking for a neighborhood for your new farm, level 25. Whoa. Um, MJ, it might would help Leo's neighborhood a lot with that lower level. If you wanted to go over there and play the derby, it would help his neighborhood out an awful lot. Um, Derby tasks are spawned per the level that's involved in it. They do look like impatience. Uh, so if you have somebody that's like a level 100, you're going to have some harder tasks. But if you got somebody at level 25, they can bring that task requirements down somewhat. That's what I have found out. Okay, everybody. Uh, I hate to end this here, but I have to get ready to go to the vet. I'm taking myself to the vet today. But Phoebe is going back for her little checkup, and I hope we have some really, really great news from it today. They do look like impatiens, yes. I like impatiens. If you have them in the right area, they just grow and bloom and bloom and bloom and bloom. They like a shady area. Okay, I'll text you later on it, Dragon, and let you know. Okay? So, meantime, everybody, I'm going to sign off and good luck, everybody. Anybody got any questions though about the derby or anything? Strategy, anything before I go? I'll try to remember to check Discord for report. Okay, yeah, I'll try to put a report there. If he does a blood test, I really won't have anything positive to tell until he gets the results back on it tomorrow. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off now. You have a great day and see you all next stream.